Hi there. So we wanted to take a minute to try to answer some of the frequent questions that came up during our reporting on dogs in grocery stores. The first thing people wondered is what exactly you can ask someone going into a store with their dog. And here's the thing, legally, store employees are only allowed to ask two things. One, is that dog a service animal required because of a disability? And if so, what task is that dog trained to perform? Now, Florida law now makes it illegal for someone to lie about their pet being a service animal, but on the flip side, it's also illegal to prevent someone with a service animal from going into the store, so you can see why many stores just avoid asking any questions altogether. A couple of other important points regarding service animals that we want to point out is there are only two animals that are legally considered service animals. So dogs is the obvious one, and that can be any breed, any size of dog. The other one, slightly less known, is the miniature horse. Yes, miniature horses. So dogs and miniature horses are the only two animals under the Americans with Disabilities Act considered service animals. Now, on the flip side, you have your emotional support animals, and that could be anything from a fish to even a ferret, for example. So another thing most people seem to be confused about, there is no universally accepted documentation or certification for a service animal. Also very important, it's illegal to ask for any. It just doesn't exist. And the same goes for those vests or jackets you can see on dogs. Owners are allowed to put those on their dogs and it could show that the dog is working, but it does not prove anything about the dog's training. So bottom line, the ADA, or Americans with Disabilities Act, does create some really important protections for people who need those service animals, but it can also make it difficult to know who is taking advantage of that law. But I want to say in our reporting, pretty much everyone we met and spoke with was honest when we asked about their dogs, and they all admitted when it was simply their pet. So I hope that clears it up, and thank you for watching.